WBDK 96.7, the radio station's DoorCountyDailyNews.com. Rick Jensen joined in studio this morning by DNR Warden Kratcha. And Chris, there are some changes for the gun deer season that is coming up, and a big change has to do with the way deer management units are defined.
Correct. This impacts the archery hunters and the gun deer hunters. The state is now divided into 4 zones. We have the northern forest zone, the central farmland zone, central forest zone, and a southern farmland zone. So this particular area of Door and Kewaunee counties is in the central farmland zone. So besides those 4 different zones, the units that hunters are used to, the different numbered units, those are a thing of the past. Now the unit is actually the county. So Door County is its own unit, Kewaunee County is its own unit. So how that impacts the hunter is when they buy additional antlerless tags, they have to choose the type of zone. So they choose, like for this area, they choose the central farmland zone, they choose the county, and then they'd also choose public or private land. And the reason for public or private land was in the deer trustee report that was sort of administered by the governor's office to review our deer management. In that report, they recommended over 60 different changes. One of those changes was they heard from hunters where that people felt that there was an overharvest of deer on public properties, and one way to address that overharvest of deer on public properties was to create a sort of a public-private tagging system. So there's a set number of tags for public property, there's a set number of tags for private property, and so when you buy additional antlerless permits, you're going to have to choose the zone, the county, and then the type of property that you're going to hunt.
We talked while the music was playing about the importance of hunters to get used to these changes, maybe buying their permits just a little earlier this year instead of waiting for the last minute.
Yeah, don't wait till the last minute. If you look at the front of the new regulations book, there's always the what's new in 2014 section. Review that ahead of time, get your license ahead of time, go to our website. There's some great, you just type in the word deer, the keyword search on our website, and you have all that information at your fingertips. You can actually watch a video about some of the different rule changes. So if you break it down into small things that actually just impact the area where you hunt, there isn't a lot of change there. A lot of times people like to make it sound like there's this huge amount of change, but just worry about the area that you hunt and that you're going to hunt, and break that down, and you'll find out that there isn't some of the change. Some people might really like it, some of it may not, but there's not a lot of change, not what some people think. So take your time, review it ahead of time, give yourself a little time to absorb it all, and it won't be that bad.
We'll put the link on the DoorCountyDailyNews.com website too. And we'll be back. Radio station's DoorCountyDailyNews.com.